BK Moto, 198 bits. Have some bits and enjoy the rest of the game. I'm off now. See you soon. Thank you, BK Moto. Oh, there she is. Hey, GLaDOS.
Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere. Alarmingly fast, actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility.
The slow claps.
Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
I can't grab onto her. Oh, issues were had. We fell quite far there, and so begins my favourite part of the game. This is where the game becomes the real game. I love it. There's our lift. Oh, what's that bird doing? Ah, it's taking GLaDOS away. Okay, bye bye bird. Bye GLaDOS. Bye lift. So we are quite far down. Where are we? Underneath Aperture Science. And when I say this is my favourite part of the game, I mean the next, like, 2 hours of gameplay. Not just this specific, like, 5 or 10 minutes. Where am I going? Ah, there. Look at all these cranes. Keep out. Do not enter. Condemned. Or condemned testing area. Keep out. Do not enter. Keep out. Vitrification order 1961. Do not look at, touch, ingest, or engage in conversation with any substances beyond this point. Where can I put a portal? That should do it. Oh, we're gonna go this way. Down we go, ignoring all the signs, because that's of course what you should do in these situations. No, I'm pretty sure I won't be finishing Portal 2 in this one stream. I don't know exactly how long it is, but we're probably only about halfway through now, I think. Possibly even a bit less. So, what's this place? Oh, I'm so excited. I think it's like this part of the game that makes it my favourite game of all time. It's specifically this part. And again, when I say this part, I mean the second half of the game. I think I'm thinking with portals now. I forgot that. I forgot that huge door for a little door. Oh man, I love this game. Abandoned hatch to test shaft number 9. Do not enter. Sealed 6th of the 15th, 1961. We're about to go back into the past. Yeah, the comedy in this game is just so good. Did I say 6th to the 15th? Sorry. I was reading it as if it was... I wasn't really thinking about the date itself, and I was just reading it as I would read it. 15th of the 6th, clearly. God damn it. Oh, you can get in there. Or maybe I'm meant to go in here. Okay. Ah yeah, I was meant to go in here. Aperture Science Innovators.
Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who's ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
And there it is. Possibly my favourite character in any video game ever. Gonna hear a lot more from Cave Johnson. Oh yeah. And I love how you go through this and it develops, and the things that are said develops, and the story. It is like, I can't even begin to, I don't know what it is about this sort of thing, but sort of going into the past like this, and it's all abandoned, but it's not been touched for 40, 50 years, and then you're hearing all the things from the past that happened. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it that just totally captures my imagination and attention. And this whole second half of the game where you're going through all this, it was just, when I first played it, with the humour, with the whole puzzle aspect of the Portal genre. It just totally got me.
There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Actually, yeah, that's true. You don't know when this game is set. It's basically, it could be in the year 1000. Yeah, that's true. It's definitely in the far future. We are essentially going through Aperture Science history. Have you noticed how Aperture Science is second for life? Maybe that's why I resonate with this game. Runner up. Aperture Science, top 100 applied science companies, 1949. Aperture Science, number 2. Year 1000. Sorry, 1000 years in the future. I meant to say, not year 1000. He started off as a shower curtain salesman, eh? Aperture fixtures. National Potato Board for the promotion of potato science, 1955. Black Mesa, I think, is number 1, yeah. Well, you've convinced me. Just bought Portal 1 and 2 and will now be muting the stream to avoid finding out what this is all about before I get the chance to play it. Fair enough. It is better when you play it yourself. I mean, you know, just going through it and experiencing it yourself is just something to be said about it. You are going to be frustrated at times, though.
If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working.
This little sound, I forgot about these.
Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
In the days of science where they just threw stuff at the wall and see what stuck.
If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know. Because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be cold. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us, because that's not supposed to happen.
Oh, man. Of course. Okay, I made a mistake. Whee! Pump Station Alpha. Surface. We're quite far down, aren't we? We're at the very base level in Pump Station Alpha. Wait, where am I going? Clearly not paying attention. Wait, where do I want to be again? I've gotten confused. I've lost my bearings. Oh, no, it's up there that I wanted to be. Okay.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Yeah, we can kind of see that. It's amazing how you can see the beginnings of Aperture Science back in the 60s or 50s, whenever this was all set up. 60s, I guess. If it was closed in 61, it wouldn't have changed since then. Cave Johnson is just what a character.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Tragic but informative, or so I'm told. Yeah, even the load screens are the old Aperture logo indeed. So we are here, right at the very bottom. We gotta get ourselves back out of here. And we came quite far down on our fall. Remember, this test is unsolvable without an Aperture Science portable quantum tunneling device. If you have not received one, please find a test associate before participating in any shaft 9 enrichment activities. Did you know repulsion gel was Aperture's first attempt to create dietetic pudding substitute? It's true. The gel is a sweeter, slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass insulation that causes subsequently ingested food items to bounce off the lining of a dieter's distended stomach and out of his or her mouth. For various reasons, this product was pulled from the shelves. For more information, consult the following placards. Aperture Science Fact Placard number blah blah blah. Repulsion gel. Lawsuits concerning. And repulsion gel. Public outrage over. So many little things like this, man. It's just... And then we're in these old test chambers from the 60s. And now we got our first taste of repulsion gel. Thank you, Flak Attack, for the 12 months, by the way. Enjoy your golden Snoopy. Whee! Whee! Oh, there's the box.
Boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here. I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Oh, Cave Johnson. What a legend. The music here is very good as well. Just this whole thing, I think this is what makes Portal 2 my favourite game. This bit. All of this. The old typewriters. Oh man. Right, where do I want to be? Oh, I just came from there. Did I? Yeah, I did. Oh.
For this next test,
Okay.
we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Thanks. Ah, my bad. Didn't like this part of the game because I felt really lonely. I get that, I suppose. Oh, yeah, I never really thought of it that way. I just loved it. I loved this part of the game. Glad I have my trusty lead underpants. Old cubes. The original cubes. Yeah, it's not gonna work, is it? It can work though. Oh yeah, did I not just use a portal there? Silly. Good old repulsion gel. Are we ready? Are we ready for the beauty of propulsion gel? It was such a great idea as well to add in these gels. It just gave it something else. Wall ride. Whee!
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Oh man. I feel like I've been gushing over this game too much, but I can't help it. It's my favourite.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a because that is not part of the test. That's asbestos. Oh, what a game. Alright, where do we get this? Oh, there we go. Is there anything around here? It's fun? No? Okay.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Oh, good. Good, good, good. Right. We gotta put repulsion gel all over this place. Damn it. I get the impression that this isn't going to be good enough, but I guess. Is it really going to give me enough? There's no way. I don't feel good about this. This has to be the only way to do it, but... I'm going for it. That didn't work. Oh, I just figured it out. Damn it. Yeah, that was my bad. As soon as I jumped, I realized what I needed to do.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
I go in and out of thinking with portals. 1958, this one.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you forgot it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Oh, man. All right. Ugh. Okay, fine. Ah, okay. I didn't notice that. I wasn't thinking it through. I need to put gel there, don't I? Okay. Alright. This new GTA map creation tool is crazy. Got it! Now I'm thinking with portals and gel.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice.
I love
If
this.
you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
And I like this. Remember, if a future you tries to warn you about this test, don't listen. I have to say it's nice to see you enjoying a game so much. Well, thank you, Mr. Mega Mario. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I love this game, and yeah, that's it, I guess. Accidents hurt. You will be hurt. Co-workers, don't endanger others. The company, replacements are costly. Science, investigations impede progress. I had a poster on my wall in the old room. I don't know whether it was ever shown on stream or anything, but that's not what I wanted to do, clearly. But it was like a poster of all these old style Portal Aperture Science posters. Like that was one of them, and it was like a collection of those. It was great. Okay, what am I doing now that I'm here? Okie dokie. I feel like I need to go back to the chamber, but maybe not. Looking up.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. We didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Oh man. Also could use some work though. It must have took ages designing all of this. I watched some story about it, and like they did so much playtesting of the both games. I got an achievement for that called Schrodinger's Catch. Yeah, I think they did an incredible amount of play testing, and they did so many iterations of every single aspect of the game to make it, you know, to give people the ability to be able to do it. But also not make it, you know, ridiculously unchallenging. Right, how do we do this again? Oh, of course. Keep forgetting about the gel.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out, because you are fired. Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you, box your stuff. Out the front door, parking lot, car, goodbye.
Back when companies actually cared about game-breaking bugs being fixed before launch. Yeah, pretty much. When companies wanted to make a proper game.
Congratulations! The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there will always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
4,000 meters below surface, huh? And of course the elevator doesn't work. "1971 Pump Station Beta." That's our next stop. We've gone from the late 50s. Now we're going to the 70s. Wait, where did I put the other one? Oh, there. I didn't put it. I replaced it. God damn it. 4 good streamers are streaming and I don't know who to watch. You won't find one here. Sorry, Arno, you scum. Alright. Pump Station Beta. How do we do this again? Let's see. Oh! So we need to be up there. It's good. It's something that I like doing. I don't do it as much when I'm doing playthroughs like this because I kind of want to not necessarily rush through, but not take too long to do things. But when I'm playing games like this, I like to just kind of take a pause, look at everything before starting on something. Wait, did I not go high enough? Damn it. Oh, okay, I see. Pump station beta. We've done alpha. Now we're on to beta. So we now got an orange gel. Or red. What could this possibly do? In 71. Long time.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related.
So we've gone from getting the best of the best athletes, sportsmen, and we've moved on to paying $60 for some hobos. Test subjects are certainly not in as good supply in the 60s. Yeah, the 70s, sorry. $60. Become a test subject and earn $60. All right. Yeah, the logo has changed. Very 70s. Remember, if you see an orange jumpsuit, hit the red button. Right. Let's do... one of those. And one of these. Door in the far back corner, Easter egg. Oh, was it where I was? Hang on, let me do this.
Oh, hi. Say, you're good at murder. Could you, murder this bird for me?
There's our friend.
Ow. Ow. No. Oh, thanks. Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go. No. Wow, you stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Hold on. Do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go.
1.1 volts from the potato, eh?
How long have I been out? That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going.
She's having issues with the power of a potato. What was the Easter egg in here? Potato GLaDOS. Door in the far back corner, Easter egg. This door? How do I get to it? Ah. Oh. Oh, I went here once.
If you're allergic to peanuts, you might want to tell somebody now, because this next test may turn your blood into peanut water for a few minutes. On the bright side, if we can make this happen, they're going to have to invent a new type of Nobel Prize to give us, so hang in there.
This has a tie-in. One of these has a tie-in with Half-Life, doesn't it?
The average human male is about 60% water. As far as we're concerned, that's a little extravagant. So if you feel a bit dehydrated in this next test, that's normal. We're going to hit you with some jet engines and see if we can't get you down to 20 or 30%. All right, we're working on a little teleportation experiment. Now, this doesn't work with all skin types, so try to remember which skin is yours, and if it doesn't teleport along with you, we'll do what we can to sew you right back into it.
I just got an achievement there. I think those were the. I think we heard all the things that you can hear from these doors. Borealis. Got an achievement just there as well. Ship overboard. See, I've never played Half-Life, so I have no idea what that references. I mean, I think I read about it. Some ship that went missing or something. I can't remember exactly, but... yeah, a little Easter egg. For those of you who've played Half-Life and know what the Borealis is. It was here. I tried to play Half-Life, I just couldn't get into it. Right, we want to be over there, so let's stick one of those there, and then jump. Whee! No. Have I really... I've landed on the opposite side of the... God damn it! Let's go a little bit higher. There we go. And on to the 70s we go.